Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? Congratulations! You've found the right channel. We're dedicated to providing you with everything you need to prepare confidently for your test. Today, we'll go through 50 essential mock test questions. So, stick around until the end. Let's dive in and get started. Watch this 20 seconds video clip with focus. Question 1. Why should you take care driving past the man with the cane? Option A. He's physically disabled. B. He's deaf. C. He's blind. D. He's deaf and blind. Answer is D. He's deaf and blind. It's not always possible to spot a pedestrian with a disability. But when a person is using a white cane, they're probably visually impaired. There are two types of white cane. A plain white cane means the person is blind or visually impaired, or a white cane with a red band means the person is blind and deaf or hearing impaired. You should always drive carefully where there are pedestrians, but take extra care when you see someone who is disabled. Be patient, as they may not be able to see or hear you, and they may be slow crossing the road. Question 2. How should you approach the zebra crossing? Option A. Sound your horn to warn the pedestrians. B. Be ready to slow down or stop to allow pedestrians to cross. C. Slow down and wave the pedestrians across. D. Speed up to get past the crossing. Answer is B. Be ready to slow down or stop to allow pedestrians to cross. You should always drive slowly where there are pedestrians, for example, in a town centre or on a housing estate. As you approach a crossing, you should look out for pedestrians who are ready to cross. Slow down and be ready to stop. You should also look out for people who are approaching the crossing. They may suddenly decide to use it, so you must be ready to stop. Question 3. You've stopped at the zebra crossing. When may you move off? Option A. When the oncoming car moves off. B. When the pedestrians have cleared your side of the road. C. When the pedestrians have completely crossed. D. When the driver behind you sounds their horn. Answer is C. When the pedestrians have completely crossed. When a pedestrian uses a crossing, you must wait until they've safely crossed before you can continue driving. When the pedestrian is on the crossing, do not try to hurry them by edging forward or sounding your horn. Be patient and only move off when they've safely reached the other pavement. Question 4. What will happen if you follow this vehicle too closely? Option A. Your brakes will overheat. B. Your view ahead will be reduced. C. Your engine will overheat. D. Your fuel consumption will be increased. Answer is B. Your view ahead will be reduced. Staying back will increase your view of the road ahead. This will help you to see any hazards that might occur and give you more time to react. Question 5. You're in a one-way street and want to turn right. Where should you position your vehicle when there are two lanes? Option A. Just left of the center line. B. In either lane, depending on the traffic. C. In the left-hand lane. D. In the right-hand lane. Answer is D. In the right-hand lane. When you're in a one-way street and want to turn right, you should take up a position in the right-hand lane. This will allow other road users, not wishing to turn, to pass on the left. Indicate your intention and take up the correct position in good time. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel and hit bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And you want to support us, you just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 6. What does it mean if the signs at a bus lane show no times of operation? Option A. The lane is only in operation at peak times. B. The lane is only in operation in daylight hours. C. The lane is in operation 24 hours a day. D. The lane isn't in operation. Answer is C. The lane is in operation 24 hours a day. Bus lane signs show the vehicles allowed to use the lane and its times of operation. Where no times are shown, the bus lane is in operation 24 hours a day. Question 7. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? Answer is D. You should be aware of all the warning lights and visual aids on the vehicle you're driving. If you're driving a vehicle for the first time, you should familiarize yourself with all the controls, warning lights, and visual aids before you set off. Question 8. What can cause excessive or uneven tire wear? Option A. A faulty electrical system. B. A faulty exhaust system. C. A faulty gearbox. D. A faulty braking system. Answer is D. A faulty braking system. If you see that parts of the tread on your tires are wearing before others, it may indicate a brake, suspension, or wheel alignment fault. Regular servicing will help to detect faults at an early stage, and this will avoid the risk of minor faults becoming serious or even dangerous. Question 9. How can you avoid wasting fuel? Option A. By having your vehicle serviced regularly. B. By revving the engine in the lower gears. C. By keeping an empty roof rack on your vehicle. D. By driving at higher speeds where possible. Answer is A. By having your vehicle serviced regularly. If you don't have your vehicle serviced regularly, the engine will gradually become less efficient. This will cause increased fuel consumption and, in turn, an increase in the amount of harmful emissions it produces. Question 10. Why should you try and park in a secure car park? Option A. It stops the car being exposed to bad weather. B. It makes it easy to find your car. C. It doesn't cost anything to park here. D. It helps deter thieves. Answer is D. It helps deter thieves. Whenever possible, leave your car in a secure car park. This will help deter thieves. Question 11. On a vehicle, where would you find a catalytic converter? Option A. In the air filter. B. In the fuel tank. C. On the exhaust system. D. On the cooling system. Answer is C. On the exhaust system. Although carbon dioxide is still produced, a catalytic converter fitted to the exhaust system reduces the toxic and polluting gases by up to 90%. Question 12. You want to put a rear-facing baby seat on the front passenger seat. What must you do if the passenger seat is protected by a frontal airbag? Option A. Turn the seat to face sideways. B. Deactivate the airbag. C. Ask a passenger to hold the baby. D. Put the child in an adult seat belt. Answer is B. Deactivate the airbag. It's illegal to fit a rear-facing baby seat into a passenger seat protected by an active frontal airbag. If the airbag activates, it could cause serious injury or even death to the child. You must secure it in a different seat or deactivate the relevant airbag. Follow the manufacturer's advice when fitting a baby seat. Question 13. What should the driver of the grey car be especially aware of? Option A. The uneven road surface. B. Empty parking spaces. C. Traffic following behind. D. Doors opening on parked cars. Answer is D. Doors opening on parked cars. When passing parked cars, there's a risk that a driver or passenger may not check before opening the door into the road. A defensive driver will drive slowly and be looking for people who may be about to get out of their car. Question 14. What's the main hazard the driver of the red car, arrowed, should be aware of? Option A. The bus may move out into the road. B. The black car may stop suddenly. C. Oncoming vehicles will assume the driver is turning right. D. Glare from the sun may affect the driver's vision. Answer is A. The bus may move out into the road. If you can do so safely, give way to buses signaling to move off at bus stops. Try to anticipate the actions of other road users around you. The driver of the red car should be prepared for the bus pulling out. As you approach a bus stop, look to see how many passengers are waiting to board. If the last one has just got on, the bus is likely to move off. Question 15. What does the solid white line at the side of the road indicate? Option A. Edge of the carriageway. B. Cycle path. C. Traffic lights ahead. D. Footpath on the left. Answer is A. Edge of the carriageway. The continuous white line shows the edge of the carriageway. It can be especially useful when visibility is restricted, such as at night or in bad weather. It's discontinued in some places, for example, at junctions, laybys, entrances, or other openings. Question 16. You're about to drive home. What should you do if you feel very tired and have a severe headache? Option A. Drive home, but take a tablet for headaches. B. Wait until you're fit and well before driving. C. Drive home if you can stay awake for the journey. D. Wait for a short time, then drive home slowly. Answer is B. Wait until you're fit and well before driving. All of your concentration should be on your driving. Any pain you feel will distract you, and you should avoid driving when drowsy. The safest course of action is to wait until you've rested and are feeling better before starting your journey. Question 17. What can you do to help prevent tiredness on a long journey? Option A. Complete the journey without stopping. B. Eat a large meal before driving. C. Play loud music in the car. D. Take regular refreshment breaks. Answer is D. Take regular refreshment breaks. Long-distance driving can be boring. This, coupled with a stuffy, warm vehicle, can make you feel tired and sleepy. Make sure you take rest breaks to help you stay awake and alert. Stop in a safe place before you get to the stage of fighting sleep. Question 18. How does drinking alcohol affect your driving behavior? Option A. It increases confidence. B. It leads to faster reactions. C. It increases concentration. D. It improves judgment skills. Answer is A. It increases confidence. Alcohol can increase confidence to a point where your driving behavior might become out of character. Sensible behavior might change to risk-taking behavior. Never let yourself or your friends get into this situation. Question 19. You're waiting to emerge at a junction. Your view is restricted by parked vehicles. What can help you to see traffic on the road you're joining? Option A. Looking for traffic behind you. B. Checking for traffic in your interior mirror. C. Making eye contact with other road users. D. Reflections of traffic in windows. Answer is D. Reflections of traffic in windows. You must be completely sure it's safe to emerge. Try to look for traffic through the windows of the parked cars or in the reflections in windows. Keep looking in all directions as you slowly edge forwards until you can see it's safe. Question 20. Why is a toucan crossing different from a puffin crossing? Option A. Pedestrians and cyclists can use it together. B. It's controlled by two flashing lights. C. It's controlled by a traffic warden. D. Moped riders can use it. Answer is A. Pedestrians and cyclists can use it together. Puffing crossings are for use by pedestrians. Cyclists must dismount and push their bicycle over the crossing. Two-can crossings are shared by pedestrians and cyclists, who are permitted to cycle over the crossing. Two-can roadside signals show an icon of a pedestrian and a cyclist together. Question 21. What action should you take when you see flashing amber lights under a school warning sign? Option A. Keep up your speed and sound the horn. B. Reduce speed until you're clear of the area. C. Increase your speed to clear the area quickly. D. Wait at the lights until they stop flashing. Answer is B. Reduce speed until you're clear of the area. The flashing amber lights are switched on to warn you that children may be crossing near a school. Slow down and take extra care, as you may have to stop. Question 22. Who may use two-can crossings? Option A. Motorcyclists and cyclists. B. Cyclists and pedestrians. C. Only cyclists. D. Motorcyclists and pedestrians. Answer is B. Cyclists and pedestrians. There are some crossings where cycle routes lead cyclists to cross at the same place as pedestrians. Always look out for cyclists, as they're likely to be approaching faster than pedestrians. Question 23. This junction, controlled by traffic lights, has a marked area between two stop lines. What's this for? Option A. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. B. To allow cyclists and pedestrians to cross the road together. C. To allow people with disabilities to cross the road. D. To allow taxis to position in front of other traffic. Answer is A. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. These are known as advanced stop lines. When the lights are red, or about to become red, you should stop at the first white line. However, if you've crossed that line as the lights change, you must stop at the second line even if it means you're in the area reserved for cyclists. Question 24. Which plate may appear with this road sign? Answer is A. Road humps are used to slow down traffic. They're found in places where there are often pedestrians, such as shopping areas and near schools or residential areas. Watch out for people close to the curb or crossing the road. Question 25. What color are the reflective studs along the left-hand edge of the motorway? Option A. Green. B. Amber. C. Red. D. White. Answer is C. Red. Reflective studs are used to help you in poor visibility. Different colors are used so that you'll know which lane you're in. These are a red on the left-hand edge of the carriageway, a white between lanes, a amber on the right-hand edge of the carriageway, a green between the carriageway and slip roads. Question 26. Which lights must you use if you're driving on a well-lit motorway at night? Option A. Use rear fog lights. B. Use front fog lights. C. Use your headlights. D. Use only your side lights. Answer is C. Use your headlights. If you're driving on a motorway at night or in poor visibility, you must always use your headlights, even if the road is well lit. Other road users must be able to see you, but you should avoid causing dazzle. Question 27. Why is it dangerous to leave rear fog lights switched on after the fog has cleared? Option A. They may be confused with brake lights. B. The bulbs would fail. C. Electrical systems could be overloaded. D. Direction indicators may not work properly. Answer is A. They may be confused with brake lights. If your rear fog lights are left on when it isn't foggy, the glare they cause makes it difficult for road users behind to know whether you're braking or you've just forgotten to turn off your rear fog lights. This can be a particular problem on wet roads and on motorways. If you leave your rear fog lights on at night, road users behind you are likely to be dazzled, and this could put them at risk. Question 28. Why is it bad technique to coast when you're driving downhill? Option A. The fuel consumption will increase. B. The vehicle will gain speed more quickly. C. The tires will wear more quickly. D. The engine will overheat. Answer is B. The vehicle will gain speed more quickly. Coasting is when you allow the vehicle to freewheel in neutral or with the clutch pedal depressed. When traveling downhill, this will cause the vehicle to gain speed more quickly as you lose the benefits of engine braking. It may even lead to a loss of control. You shouldn't coast, especially when approaching hazards such as junctions or bends and when traveling downhill. Question 29. How should you position yourself when you use the emergency telephone on a motorway? Option A. Stay close to the carriageway. B. Stand on the hard shoulder. C. Keep your back to the traffic. D. Face the oncoming traffic. Answer is D. Face the oncoming traffic. Traffic is passing you at speed. If the draft from a large lorry catches you by surprise, it could blow you off balance and even onto the carriageway. By facing the oncoming traffic, you can see approaching lorries and so be prepared for their draft. You'll also be in a position to see any other hazards approaching. Question 30. You're traveling along a motorway. When are you allowed to overtake on the left? Option A. When the traffic in the right-hand lane is signaling right. B. When you can see well ahead that the hard shoulder is clear. C. When you warn drivers behind by signaling left. D. When in queues and traffic to your right is moving more slowly than you are. Answer is D. When in queues and traffic to your right is moving more slowly than you are. Never overtake on the left, unless the traffic is moving in queues and the queue on your right is moving more slowly than the one you're in. Question 31. You stop on the hard shoulder of a motorway and use the emergency telephone. Where's the best place to wait for help to arrive? Option A. On the hard shoulder. B. Well away from the carriageway. C. Next to the phone. D. With your vehicle. Answer is B. Well away from the carriageway. When you're on the hard shoulder, you're at risk of being injured by motorway traffic. The safest place to wait is away from the carriageway, but near enough to see the emergency services arriving. Question 32. You're on a motorway. What must you do if there's a red cross showing above every lane? Option A. Pull onto the hard shoulder. B. Slow down and watch for further signals. C. Leave at the next exit. D. Stop and wait. Answer is D. Stop and wait. A red cross signal above all lanes means you must stop and wait. Don't change lanes and don't try to continue any further along the motorway. Question 33. You're driving on a motorway. What does it mean if the car in front shows its hazard warning lights for a short time? Option A. There's a police speed check ahead. B. The driver wants you to overtake. C. The other car is going to change lanes. D. Traffic ahead is slowing or stopping suddenly. Answer is D. Traffic ahead is slowing or stopping suddenly. If the vehicle in front shows its hazard warning lights, there may be an incident, stopped traffic, or queuing traffic ahead. By keeping a safe distance from the vehicle in front, you're able to look beyond it and see any hazards well ahead. Question 34. What should you do if you want to overtake a tractor but aren't sure that it's safe? Option A. Sound your horn to make the tractor driver pull over. B. Follow another vehicle as it overtakes the tractor. C. Stay behind it if you're in any doubt. D. Speed past, flashing your lights at oncoming traffic. Answer is C. Stay behind it if you're in any doubt. Following a tractor can be frustrating, but never overtake if you're unsure whether it's safe. Ask yourself, can I see far enough down the road to ensure that I can complete the maneuver safely? It's better to be delayed for a minute or two than to take a chance that may cause a collision. Question 35. When may you stop and wait in a box junction? Option A. When you're on a roundabout. B. When you're in a queue of traffic turning left. C. When you're in a queue of traffic going ahead. D. When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. Answer is D. When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. The purpose of yellow box markings is to keep junctions clear of queuing traffic. You may only wait in the marked area when you're turning right and your exit lane is clear, but you can't complete the turn because of oncoming traffic or other traffic waiting to turn right. Question 36. What should you do if you see a pedestrian waiting at a zebra crossing? Option A. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. B. Go on quickly before they step onto the crossing. C. Ignore them as they're still on the pavement. D. Stop before you reach the zigzag lines and let them cross. Answer is A. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. By standing on the pavement, the pedestrian is showing an intention to cross. By looking well ahead, you'll give yourself time to see the pedestrian, check your mirrors and respond safely. Question 37. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of controlled parking zone. B. Free parking zone ends. C. No through road. D. End of traffic calming zone. Answer is A. End of controlled parking zone. This sign shows that you're leaving a controlled parking zone and those restrictions no longer apply. Question 38. Why could it be dangerous to reverse from a side road into a main road? Option A. Your reverse sensors will beep. B. Your view will be restricted. C. Your reversing lights will be hidden. D. Your mirrors will need adjusting. Answer is B. Your view will be restricted. Don't reverse into a main road from a side road because your view will be restricted. The main road is likely to be busy and the traffic on it moving quickly. Question 39. You're on a road that's only wide enough for one vehicle. What should you do if a car is coming towards you? Option A. Pull into a passing place on your left. B. Pull into a passing place if your vehicle is wider. C. Force the other driver to reverse. D. Pull into a passing place on your right. Answer is A. Pull into a passing place on your left. Pull into the nearest passing place on the left if you meet another vehicle on a narrow road. If the nearest passing place is on the right, wait opposite it. Question 40. You're parked in a busy high street. What's the safest way to turn your vehicle around so you can drive in the opposite direction? Option A. Carry out a U-turn. B. Ask someone to stop the traffic. C. Drive into a side road and reverse out into the main road. D. Turn around in a quiet side road. Answer is D. Turn around in a quiet side road. Make sure you carry out the maneuver without causing a hazard to other vehicles. Choose a place to turn that's safe and considers other road users. Question 41. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of the urban clearway restrictions. B. No parking at all from Monday to Friday. C. No parking on the days and times shown. D. You can park on the days and times shown. Answer is C. No parking on the days and times shown. Urban clearways are provided to keep traffic flowing at busy times. You may stop only briefly to set down or pick up passengers. Times of operation will vary from place to place, so always check the signs. Question 42. What does this sign mean? Option A. With flow bus and cycle lane. B. Contraflow bus and cycle lane. C. No buses and cycles allowed. D. No waiting for buses and cycles. Answer is A. With flow bus and cycle lane. Buses and cycles can travel in this lane. In this example, they'll flow in the same direction as other traffic. If it's busy, they may be passing you on the left, so watch out for them. Times on the sign will show the lane's hours of operation. If no times are shown, or there's no sign at all, this means the lane is in operation 24 hours a day. In some areas, other vehicles, such as taxis and motorcycles, are allowed to use bus lanes. The sign will show if this is the case. Question 43. An injured motorcyclist is lying unconscious in the road. The traffic has stopped and there's no further danger. What could you do to help? Option A. Move the person off the road. B. Remove their leather jacket. C. Remove their safety helmet. D. Seek medical assistance. Answer is D. Seek medical assistance. If someone has been injured, the sooner proper medical attention is given the better. Ask someone to phone for help or do it yourself. An injured person should only be moved if they're in further danger. An injured motorcyclist's helmet shouldn't be removed unless it's essential. Question 44. You arrive at an incident. A pedestrian is bleeding heavily from a leg wound. The leg isn't broken and there's nothing in the wound. How could you help? Option A. Keep the casualty's legs flat on the ground. B. Dab the wound to stop the bleeding. C. Apply firm pressure over the wound. D. Give them a warm drink. Answer is C. Apply firm pressure over the wound. You should protect yourself from exposure to blood, and then apply firm pressure over the wound to stem the flow of blood. As soon as practical, fasten a pad to the wound with a bandage or length of cloth. Use the cleanest material available. Question 45. Which document may the police ask you to produce after you've been involved in a collision? Option A. Your vehicle registration document. B. Your vehicle service record. C. Your driving license. D. Your theory test certificate. Answer is C. Your driving license. You must stop if you've been involved in a collision that results in injury or damage. The police may ask to see your driving license and insurance details at the time or later at a police station. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel and hit bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And you want to support us, you just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 46. What should you do first if your vehicle has broken down on an automatic railway level crossing? Option A. Telephone your vehicle recovery service to move it. B. Try to push the vehicle clear of the crossing as soon as possible. C. Walk along the track to give warning to any approaching trains. D. Get everyone out of the vehicle and clear of the crossing. Answer is D. Get everyone out of the vehicle and clear of the crossing. First, get yourself and anyone else well away from the crossing. If there's a railway telephone, use that to get instructions from the signal operator. Then, if there's time, move the vehicle clear of the crossing. Question 47. What should you do if you're towing a trailer and it starts to swing from side to side? Option A. Accelerate until it stabilizes. B. Brake hard and hold the pedal down. C. Let go of the steering wheel and let it correct itself. D. Ease off the accelerator to reduce your speed. Answer is D. Ease off the accelerator to reduce your speed. Strong winds or buffeting from large vehicles can cause a trailer or caravan to swing from side to side, snake. If this happens, ease off the accelerator. Don't brake harshly, steer sharply, or increase your speed. Question 48. What does this sign mean? Option A. Stopping place for large vehicles. B. Bus stop. C. Stopping place for any vehicles. D. Stopping place for buses. Answer is D. Stopping place for buses. This sign shows that this is a stopping place for buses. Question 49. What does this sign mean? Option A. Height restriction ahead. B. Speed restriction ahead. C. Weight restriction ahead. D. Length restriction ahead. Answer is A. Height restriction ahead. Advance warning of a mandatory height restriction ahead. The sign may include an arrow if the restriction is on a side road. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A. Sharp bends. B. Lightning ahead. C. Thunderstorm ahead. D. Electrified overhead cable. Answer is D. Electrified overhead cable. This sign tells you about an electrified overhead cable and the safe height beneath it, usually associated with an overhead electrified railway or tramway. On the approach to a junction, the plate may include an arrow to indicate the direction of the level crossing. For more practice and updates, click on the video you're watching on the screen. Keep building your confidence and get closer to passing your theory test. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.